guys, Raj Sanga of Car Security. Welcome back to the channel. We are here at Wembley Stadium for the first PetrolHeadonism Underground event. A local event to us, in fact, so local we got here in 20 minutes from Hayes. So we have 4 car parks with different themes in each car park, and we have a proper array of cars, everything from old school classic to brand new box fresh. We have our stand directly behind us with our 840 Ci, F430 Liberty Walk and our G80 M3, all on airlift. So guys, sit back. I'm going to go through all 4 car parks. Hopefully you'll enjoy this episode. Now, one thing you can't miss is the amount of JDM cars here. Everything from GTRs, Mitsubishis, Nissan 370Zs. We have some Mazdas. I think this theme follows through into North Hall as well, where there's a lot of JDM cars, which I can see from here. Staying with that JDM Underground theme that Chiro has tried to create here, there are some cars that capture that exceptionally well. For example, this Nissan GTR R33, highly modified, pushing out 550 brake horsepower, a heap load of modifications here. This is just gorgeous, a Datsun Fairlady 1976, 1977, looks absolutely fantastic. These carbon arch extensions, I've never actually driven one of these. One day I will, but this is just beautiful. Guys, another stunning car, Honda NSX. Now apparently this is the first UK registered NSX in 1991. It's a 3-litre V6, good for about 270 brake. Now, little secret guys, we're actually looking at NSXs at the moment. Try and add one to our fleet. I think they're beautiful looking cars. These came out at the same time as the Ferrari 348 came out. It was pitted against that. In all the magazines at the time, everyone said the NSX was a better driver's car, more capable, more planted. I think the 348 probably looked a little bit prettier with that Italian design. Now what do you guys think? NSX or Ferrari 348? I'm erring towards the NSX. So guys, right next to our airlift stand, we have Lamborghini Club UK, and they've got some spicy cars on their stand. We've got this gorgeous Lamborghini Diablo 6-litre VT here, but underneath this cover is another Diablo in yellow, 6-litre VT. Big story behind this, which Chiro has covered on his own channel. And it was stolen a couple of years ago. It's now been found. There's no insurance claim involved. The owner of this particular car is now trying to source where the doors have gone, the bonnet, and there's so many other bits and pieces that are missing of this car. But if you've not seen Chiro's videos on this particular car and what he's done to try and find how it's stolen, where it went, and so on, the whole history behind it, in the description below there'll be links. Watch that. It's an amazing journey that this car has had over the last few years. We're now in North Car Park, so we're moving away slightly from JDM cars, and we're now in a sort of German area. So a lot of Vank and BMs here, and we all know that Palm loves his bags, don't you? Yeah.
Since day one.
So yeah, Palm. let's. We've got 2 G60s here, rallies.
So yeah, 2 rallies. Got this grey one here and the blue one over here.
That's really helping our audience, grey and blue.
It's grey and blue.
Okay.
It's the 2 main colours that they actually came in, to be honest with you. I like these. These are
most of the rallies that I see tend to have BBS wheels, just like this one. But Palm, what wheels are on this one, the blue one?
So these are Keskin wheels.
Old school from back in the era.
Quite a nice wheel. But here, come check these out. Yeah, these look real cool. BBS wheels, they look like RMs, to be fair. They've been stepped up to 17s. Yeah, they look quite nice on that. I like that. Wow.
one ginormous stand here, right next to our stand, which is directly behind the Easy Up West London Classics, our good friends. And they've got maybe, I don't know, 30, 40 cars here. Most of them are known to us. So I'm not going to walk around and show you each and every car and talk about it. But we'll throw some footage up. Organizer and always our great
family, bro. That's what it's all about, you know what I mean? Thanks very much.
But one car on this stand that's caught my eye, and always does whenever I see it, is Dougie's Mercedes W108. And that car is absolutely beautiful. Dougie's W108 Mercedes 280 SE 4.5 V8 ground up restoration. We've covered this particular car in a previous episode at one of our car and coffee events. There'll be a link in the description. Whenever I see this car, it brings a smile to my face. I know how much time and effort and money he's put into this car. Guys, what do you think? I think it's absolutely stunning. Staying with the Merc theme, we've got my friend Gulu's 190E sort of DTM spec here on my left hand side. This has been to one of our car and coffee events, I believe last year. He's planning a big engine upgrade on this particular car, and as you guys probably know, I bought a 190E 2.5 16 valve Cosworth recently, and it's great to see that there's actually 3 190s here just on the West London Classic stand. At least it's giving me some ideas, but I don't think I'll be doing a vinyl wrap on mine. I'll be keeping mine a little bit OEM and maybe going OEM plus. Guys, we are now Pink Car Park, upper level, bit of a covered area here, and there's an outdoor area on that side. Weather's been hot and cold today. We are in England, although the sun is out, it's pretty cold outside, so I put my gilet on. Behind me here, you've got JDM vibe again, load of GTR 35s here. Don't know if any of you guys recall, but I used to have 2017 GTR 35, bought it brand new from Nissan Mill Hill, great service guys. We ran that on the CAS fleet for about 2.5 years. That was on air, had rotiform wheels. Maybe at some point we'll get back into another GTR 35 or maybe a 34. Is this a calling? Do we need to get an NSX on our fleet? This is the 3rd one I've seen today, and it's another stunner, this time in black. I think I might have to get home, go on piston heads and see how much NSXs are going for, because I think we need to get one on the CAS fleet. We've managed to nab 2 minutes of the organizer's time, and see, look, it literally is 2 minutes. Chiro.
Raj, amazing. Firstly, thank you for your support and believing in me and believing in this vision. This is just down the road in your neck of the woods. So
I actually said that right at the beginning of the vlog.
If you had chosen not to do this event, I would have been personally hurt. But from the beginning when I announced it, you were like, we need to be there. And
of course.
The stand looks amazing. The cars you've got on there are amazing.
Forget about me.
Okay.
Let's talk about you and this event. Now, in brief, what was the vision?
No, everything you see was the vision, but I'm blown away by the execution. Because for me, without the petrol heads bringing their own cars, their own builds, without you guys, the traders, the sponsors, supporting and bringing their cars, that's what makes the show together. And yeah, it's for me to have the vision and the execution, but it's bringing everybody together. That's how PetrolHeadonism has grown, the collaborations, the partnerships. I want to get to one of your events, but I'm always too busy to get to one of your events, you know?
This guy is one.
I'm going to shut down your show with my 450 SLC.
Everyone thinks I work hard, but this guy works even harder than me. And I know he's jumped through hoops.
He works less, but makes more money than me.
Okay. I know he's jumped through
hoops.
Oh,
he didn't deny it.
Okay, let's move on from that. I know he has jumped through hoops to get this event organised. Congratulations,
Thank you
have
man.
smashed it out of the park. You know,
and we've still got day 2 to go.
Yeah, it's only day 1. We're going to carry on walking. We'll let Ciro carry on because he's a busy man. I'm going to take the mic off him. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning, nice and early.
So guys, this is now the 4th car park. Pink car park, underground, and it's full of YouTubers, influencers, and some traders. First stand here is the Auto Alex stand. There's lovely 635 CSI here. And I've clocked Matt is over there, so let's bring Matt in. Matt, what are you saying?
What's up?
What's happening? You next to a Mazda MX-5, what's going on?
It is, it's been engine swapped, as you
That's
can see.
not a MX-5 engine?
No, it's a V6 from a Jaguar S-Type. It's quite creative,
V6 from a Jag S-Type.
Very
And he's
creative.
managed to squeeze it in there. That's crazy.
I mean, a lot's had to come out, in fairness.
Should we walk and talk?
Matt Armstrong.
From one Matt to another?
To another Matt.
So, Matt Armstrong's Cayman S that he bought wrecked.
Yeah.
Because that's what Matt Armstrong does. And he's sort of converted it into a Cayman S GT4 spec.
Kind of.
It looks the part. I don't know how wrecked it was.
Oh, it was bad.
Was it bad? But yeah, it doesn't look that much wrecked now, does it?
No, and it's actually, even from before it was wrecked, it's quite a nice spec inside. It's got chrono, everything.
Lovely.
It's a nice car.
And he's Maserati.
Are we glossing over the Aston?
Hey?
Are we glossing over the Aston?
Yeah, I just sort of
You're
glossed
not
past.
a fan of Aston?
Just glossed past the Aston.
It's whatever Raj wants.
Could have at least cleaned it. And his Maserati, which is on airlift, Gran Turismo.
It's a Gran Turismo, yeah. But this is sort of one of the cars that kicked it off for him, I think, isn't it?
I'm sure that this is the car that James May, Captain Slow,
Called him out on.
called Matt Armstrong out on, because
In
it's
fairness, all he said was something along the lines of, it's too low to drive, why would you do
didn't
that?
he say the owner of this car is a
Seriously, Matt, you, sir, are a knob.
Something like that. Do you know who this one is?
Yeah, this is Matt McCann.
Matt McCann, pretty
Oh.
sure. The world's dirtiest SVJ. I think we first saw this at Goodwood Festival of Speed last year.
I didn't understand it when I saw it at Goodwood.
No one got it, but that was the whole point. It was just left in the middle of the supercar paddock the whole weekend, proper dusty, absolutely horrible. And
Nobody can say he doesn't drive his cars.
Exactly.
So guys, you might be wondering why there are 2 wrecked Ferraris here, 430 Scuderia and a 360 Challenge Stradale. They both belong to Scott of Rata Rossa, and from what I know, he buys wrecked Exotica and puts his own little take on it. It's not Ferrari approved what he does,
Nothing's Ferrari.
but I quite like what he does. The guy's details on the screen, give him a follow. In fact, there he is, talking away.
So Raj has done a runner because we're in Shmi's area now and it's all modern cars, shall we say. Raj has had a little bit of a meltdown. Just running through what he's got quickly. Behind you we've got the Huracan STO, probably one of the coolest cars here. Mustang, I think he just took this to the Nürburgring recently. So we've also got the best Mercedes ever made, the AMG SLS Black Series. Next to that we've got the new Lotus Emira. Probably the best colour you can get it in as well. No getting around this. This is his new Zenvo TSRS, I believe. I'm not too familiar myself. Very cool car. Something like 1400 horsepower, something absolutely crazy. I think they were saying even in low power mode, it's still about 800 horsepower. It's crazy, isn't it? So we've got Aston Martin, I believe it's a Vantage GTA. Yeah, there you go, it says on the seats. So this is just a normal Aston Martin Vantage, but essentially a road-going track spec version. A bit like when you get a Porsche GT3 sort of thing. Very cool. Last thing that we'll touch in the far corner, I absolutely love this. I think no matter how ugly people call these cars, I think they're absolutely gorgeous. This is his McLaren Senna. Love the colour, love the car. It's just built for the track, isn't it? It's all purposeful. Don't know how people can call that ugly. But last but not least, we have Raj Sangha hiding, sticking to what he knows.
I'm hardly hiding. Look, I know you were over there looking at all the hypercars and supercars.
I got a bit lost.
I saw the Clio V6 and I homed in on that. Acid yellow, very rare, but I think it's been painted.
Oh, really?
I don't think it was acid yellow at the factory.
Do you miss yours?
No, I actually don't. Because since then we've bought 3 cars.
Yeah, we haven't really had time to miss it, have you?
Right guys, that's a wrap. The first petrol hedonism event here at Wembley. And I've got to say, what an amazing venue and what an amazing variety of cars in the 4 car parks that we've just shown you. Now there are so many cars that we couldn't actually show you, otherwise this video will be like an hour long. I mean, just look behind me, the main stage area, you've got these 5 cars which are a nod to the Fast and Furious movie. So guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this content. We've had a great show. I don't know how many steps I've walked today, but it's been a lot of walking. The show is on again tomorrow, so we're back again tomorrow. Great event. Hopefully it continues again, and we'll be back here in 2024. Now, what was your car of the show? For me, a lot of cars here, but I've actually got to say, Honda NSX, probably the red one that I showed you earlier in the video. Stunning car, but what was your car of the show? Guys, any questions, any comments, drop them down below. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of content coming your way. There's numerous shows that we'll be going to up and down the country. And obviously when we do go to a show, we do shoot a vlog style video. So guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you again on CAS TV soon.